Hello, Essential 30 Cleanse Group. How are you guys doing on this beautiful Saturday? Kind of snowy here in London. Do you guys have snow where you are? I'm going to pull up something super quick here. Okay. Let me move this down. Alrighty. Okay, so I'm going to go right in. I'm assuming I'm live in the right group. I see there's about 6 people in our cleanse group there. I wanted to welcome you guys and pump you up and get you excited for our next round of the Essential 30 Cleanse. Okay, so what you'll see over here, I'm just sharing my screen. I'm just sharing the cleanse group with you guys right now because I want to make sure for those of you that are brand new, for example, we have 61 new people just this week, right? So we have over 2,000 members of our Whole Fit Essential Oil community in this group, ready to cleanse with us. So welcome if you're here for the first time. Some of you are here repeating this 30-day cleanse. So really excited that you're here. I wanted to let me just make sure my screen is, yeah, we're showing the right thing here. So I wanted to just call out the pinned post at the top of our Essential 30 group. This is how you interact and engage and do the cleanse with us is right here in the Essential 30 Cleanse group. So if somebody that you've enrolled wants to participate in this cleanse, the actual program is free. They just need to order in the Cleanse and Restore kit, the supplements from the US warehouse. So I'm going to review that in just a moment. But what I want to make sure you know is that the pinned post is going to tell you everything you need to know about the cleanse. So here you're going to find the 2018 dates, so the schedule for when this cleanse is running. So you see here we are, February 19th, we kick off. If you place your order tomorrow, maybe Tuesday, you should have enough time to get everything in to join us for February 19th, okay? So this would be wise for all of you who have communities under you. If you're building the business, you should reach out to them and offer them the opportunity to join us to do this cleanse because it is one of the free programs we run on our team to help elevate the health of our community. So, and once you're in this group, you're always in. So you'll always know when the guided cleanse is happening. So what you'll find in this pinned post, you guys, is a video that's super packed with education. If you have taken the time to watch it, you've probably watched it 2 or 3 times. I packed it on purpose because I want it to be a reference video, something that you have to really elevate your education and awareness of the supplements and how they're working in your body. A lot of next level health information in that video. So take some time to watch it so that you're at least familiar with the reason for this cleanse program and why it is so effective, you guys. It is legitimately one of the best cleanse programs I've ever come across because of the way it works, the 3 10-day stages and the right supplements and essential oils to support that deeper healing in the body. This is what you'll never find anywhere else, right? The supplements that doTERRA offers are of such high quality and they really support all of your systems, specifically your liver. I mean, your liver is always cleansing and you'll learn that in the video, but your liver is working hard for you every single day. And as you know, in this lifestyle using essential oils, and a lot of you joined for this reason, a lot of you got your starter kit for this reason, you want to reduce and eliminate your exposure to harmful chemicals in your life. And that's why you started using essential oils. So you're already at an advantage because you've reduced your exposure to things you used to bring into your home. This is why this lifestyle rocks, because your body just starts to hum. It starts to really heal. And when you're not bombarding it with harmful chemicals and different exposures on a daily basis, it's able to thrive. So what this cleanse actually does is it helps take that to the next level. And I think it's very important because of the world we live in that we do something every season. So 3 or 4 times a year. That's why I offer this 30-day cleanse twice a year. And then I also offer for free to our team my 7-day Ready, Set, Glow detox. That happens off cycle to this cleanse. So there's always a supportive cleanse program happening that you can tap into, that you can invite your customers to for free. So anyone that you have enrolled on your team, they can join you in this, okay? So that video you're gonna love, and then you'll also find our ebook. Now, just one thing to note, I'm just finishing up some tweaks and updates to the new ebook for this round. It's gonna be very similar to this one, but don't go printing this 100-page ebook yet if you're a printer kind of person. So just know that that's gonna be updated tonight or tomorrow, and I'll post the fresh link for you there. I'm just adding a few extra little fun things and changing a little bit of the giveaway structure that we do. So there's about $500 worth of product that you can win through your engagement through the 30 days. So I'm gonna update that post later on. But what I wanted to hop on it was to just make myself available to you guys that are getting ready to join us. Comment in the thread if you are planning to join us for this cleanse. You're gonna want to get your stuff in ASAP, okay? So I would suggest if you do have a team or a community joining you to do this, the free program, make sure that they order in their Cleanse and Restore kit. That is what the cost would be to this program, the actual cleanse group and the ebook and the video and everything that I've done for you here. There is no cost to that. So they would need to order in their Cleanse and Restore kit from the US warehouse, because the Canadian warehouse, for those of you in Canada, we don't have access to every supplement yet. We're waiting on Health Canada to approve some of the things like DDR Prime and the Zendocrine Herbal Complex. So to make it easy, I would just order a full Cleanse and Restore kit. Even if you already have a little bit of the Lifelong Vitality at home. I mean, obviously we can order Lifelong Vitality, the TerraZyme and Lemon. We can order those things from the Canadian warehouse. It's just that it's gonna make it just easier, and it's a little bit cheaper to order everything as part of that Cleanse and Restore kit. So that would be your call to action really right now, is to make sure that you have everything so that you can join us in time for the cleanse. But what I do want to show you is just some really quick updates and just flip through the ebook fast. So let me take that down and I'll expand that. Okay. I wonder if I can make this bigger. No, I can't really make it bigger. Maybe I can. Let's try to zoom. No, that's no better. Okay, let me just roll through this. So the ebook, you guys, it's really fun and juicy and a lot of content in there. So, and again, you can use the ebook that I have pinned to the top of the wall in our group, but I am going to be updating that with a fresh ebook this weekend. So, I mean, I'm going to flip through this kind of quick. I just want you guys to get an idea. There is a table of contents that takes you through the order of the ebook. In the beginning, I go through why we need to cleanse. But it's just, we live in a very different day today, and our body's being exposed to things left and right through what we eat, through what we put in our skin, through what we're breathing, through what we're thinking about, the emotional interaction with our life actually has a very heavy influence on the physical health of our body. There's a great documentary, if you want to understand this more, called E-Motion, okay? But so this goes through the pathways, like really deep education on the detox systems in the body. And then I go through how your body's talking to you right now. So various tests you can do to understand the current health of your body, okay? And why you would want to consider cleansing on a more regular basis, like 2 or 3 times a year. Then I do a deep dive education into the supplements, okay? So I go through LLV, and then I take you through the kids supplements, because one of the most fun parts of this program, you guys, is your kids can join you. I've actually created a schedule for your kids of how they can join you through 30 days and a great focus and reboot for the whole family. So there's info on the supplements there. TerraZyme, which is the digestive enzyme powerhouse for helping your nutrients actually absorb Okay, and then I go through Zendocrine. A lot of you are confused at times on what the difference is between these two, so this is going to help you with that and how to talk about them more with your customers. GX and PB Assist, okay, talking about what that's actually doing. Yanking out the weeds in our flora and then replanting healthy bacteria. So much info in here. DDR Prime. Great testimonials, great information you can read on your own time on the power of DDR Prime on creating healthier cells. Okay, and then there's your cleanse prep section. So this is where a lot of you want to spend some time over the next few days just kind of preparing. If you've never done this cleanse before, you know, you'll want to have your supplements ready to go and portion them out properly, keeping in mind there are 3 different phases through this cleanse. So like LLV, you take the whole time, but in the beginning, you're focused on Zendocrine, okay? So you'll have those set aside for the first 10 days. And then I give you some other, excuse me, this is my 4th Facebook Live today. I'll give you some other items that you can consider having to boost the effects of your cleanse, and I do provide education on why, such as dry skin brushing, Epsom salt baths, scraping your tongue in the morning. So for a lot of you, if this is your first time, you might implement one of these habits, unless you're an extremist and want to do them all. I do have a section here on ordering options, so the best way to purchase and the cost difference if you were to buy everything separately versus in the kit. And then things you want to do when we're 1 week out. So that would be not this coming week, but the following week. Some things you can start to cut back on. Of course, you're welcome to do this now if you want to give yourself even more of a head start. And then the actual cleanse overview. So here's the schedule. You can print this so you can easily have a checklist each day of what you're taking. Here's one for your kids. Okay. Here's the new giveaway structure you'll find in the ebook. And then I do go through, you know, so there's 3 phases, right? First phase is called activate. This is what you take. Everything else is the same, such as LLV. Then there's the reset phase where we shift to GX Assist. So we stop taking Zendocrine, we start taking GX Assist, and then we go into the last phase, which is the renewal phase. And this is where we plant health into our body. So we stop taking GX Assist, and now we start with the PB Assist, which is a probiotic, and DDR Prime. Now, some of you might not be purchasing the supplement, so I've given you the example here of DDR. You can make your own pills if you prefer. If you already have the DDR Prime oil, then you could do that, right? You wouldn't have to purchase these soft gels. They're obviously more convenient, but hey, whatever works for you. And then there's a section on modifications. So if you're pregnant or nursing, I've given you some guidance there. How this cleanse is modified for your kids, okay? And then some food guidelines you're welcome to follow. You might not choose to this time, but they'll certainly boost the effects of your cleanse if you're staying away from some of the heavier, more damaging foods and harmful to your health foods. Water intake, high during cleanse month, so tips on that. And then the rituals that you might want to do: tongue scraping, dry skin brushing, Epsom baths, info on clean products, and why doTERRA's skin spa line and facial systems are like some of the best in the world when it comes to effectiveness of the products and cleanliness of the ingredients. Okay, so you guys can see this ebook is really rich. Take some time to flip through it. I mean, it's so exciting that you guys are participating in this with us. There's a whole section at the back of the ebook of feedback from previous cleansers and what they experienced. So let me just hop back in. I just want to see if you guys have any questions as you prepare for this. For yourselves, get in your supplements, order the Cleanse and Restore kit, okay? And then, and yes, Shannon said it is an enrollment kit, you're right. But if you actually look at the price breakdown in the ebook, it shows you how that price works out compared to buying everything separately. So step 1 is get your own stuff in. Step 2, market this cleanse program. get it out to your team, get it out to your customers, invite a friend who maybe hasn't started in doTERRA yet but wants to cleanse her body. This might be how she starts. Maybe you're enrolling people this month with the Cleanse and Restore Kit because that's the focus right now. And then they might order in more of the top 10 oils next month, right? Great, Sherry, we're excited for you too. Angie, Jen Tansy, awesome. Yeah, Jenny English said, oh, I totally messed this up last time. So yeah, you know, it's not about being perfect through something like this. It's about showing ourselves grace, but going into this with the intention of shifting habits and doing our best. You know, Jenny mentioned that she's going to print the schedule this time and put it on her fridge. That's a smart idea because then it's right there in front of you, so you always know what you're taking, because that's really important that you're following the flow of the cleanse program. Yeah, Gwen, I do suggest some plant-based options specifically around protein. So there's a nice little chart in there on what you can use for plant-based protein. The very best diet when you're focused on cleansing your body is one that would reduce the amount of packaged food and sugar, okay? So whether you're a meat eater or not, your proteins, your fats, you wanna get a lot of greens instead of breads and wheat and grain. So greens, G-R-E-E-N-S, not grains. So, you know, that will really boost the effectiveness and your success. Jenny, I like the tongue scraper I show because it works a little better. The plastic ones, you just don't feel like they're really getting in there. So you can use the back of a spoon though. Okay, I think my voice is gone, but I'm gonna hop off now. Continue to ask questions if you have them as you guys are preparing, but take some time, watch the video, take a look through the ebook, talk with your team. If there's anyone interested in doing the cleanse, go ahead and add them to this group. We do ask that they answer a couple questions before we approve them into this group, but this is where all the action will be. There will be a post every morning at 8 a.m. in the cleanse group. It'll invite you to participate, to enter yourself to win the giveaways. Okay, so stay tuned for that, but I will be dripping guidance to you every day throughout the 30 days. And then the group goes dormant until we meet again. So I hope you'll join us, share this with your team, get your supplements in. It's gonna be awesome. I'll see you guys later.